Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today I bring you part of my skincare routine. This is going to go over how I've cleared up my adult acne, which I have been dealing with since the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. So it's been a while that I've been dealing with this, and I've just recently discovered, and when I say recent, I mean since November. In November, I discovered Averaglow, who is sponsoring this video. So thank you all so much to the people over at Averaglow. They're a wonderful, wonderful staff, and they have wonderful products that I truly 100% believe in and stand behind, because this has been the only thing that has worked for me in that time since late 2017 to late 2019. This is the only thing that I found that truly has worked. I've been dealing with acne since that time. Well, I dealt with acne in my teenage years. Who doesn't? But when it popped up in 2017, I wasn't really sure what was causing it. A lot of the time, stress can be a trigger. Certain types of foods can be a trigger. Sweets can be a trigger. But I really wasn't doing anything differently. It just all of a sudden, from one day to the next, I started noticing breakouts, then I started noticing more, and I started noticing more and more and more. I had taken up coffee around that time, and so I thought perhaps that's what it was. I eliminated that, but the breakouts never went away. They just never did. I dealt with them for a really, really long time. I used countless different masks, different cleansers, different moisturizers, and I was using them for a few weeks at a time just to make sure that I wasn't overloading my skin with a ton of different things, because perhaps that could also trigger more breakouts. And so I was trying to find something that I would see a difference in, like after 2, 3, 4 weeks of using it. I never saw it. What most of the products truly only did was cause more breakouts and dryness. So I would get really, really super dry. I'd get dry patches because the products were trying to dry out my skin in order to try to clear it up, but it just wasn't working. Nothing that I was doing was working. Finally, around November of last year, I discovered Averaglow, and I asked you all about it on Instagram. I wanted to see whether or not anyone had tried it, and if so, what their thoughts were on it. None of you had, but a lot of you were interested in me trying it out and then reporting back. So I purchased the Clear Skin Kit, and I have been hooked ever since. Within a week of me testing this out, it was like I could see the redness kind of going away. I can see my blemishes starting to minimize. I could see a lot of changes in my skin that I wasn't seeing with any other product that I was using prior to that. So that is what truly sold me on this entire Clear Skin Kit, and why I have been using only Averaglow on my skin since November of last year. This is all that I've been using, and I won't use anything else ever. Not only did these products help clear up my skin, but they also helped balance out my skin. I was very, very oily here along the T-zone, but ever since I started using these products, I don't really notice it anymore. I don't notice my oily T-zone anymore. I don't notice breakouts. I have been noticing that it has helped clear up some scars. It has helped brighten it and just kind of even up my skin tone. Like overall, I cannot complain. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to wash all of my makeup off, and I'm going to show you exactly how this system works, how it all works together, and how it makes your skin look after you are done. So let me wash my makeup off really quickly, and I will be right back. All right, so now I am back. It is time for my nighttime skincare, and then I'll show you my daytime skincare, which aren't too different really. So the first thing that I apply after I've gone ahead and I've removed my makeup is the Clarifying Hydration Dew. I just spray this along the face a few times before I go in with a cleanser. This just helps get our face nice and hydrated so that all of our ingredients, all of the stuff that we're about to infuse our skin with gets absorbed, and it actually goes into the skin. This guy right here is infused with rosewater, cucumber, and saw palmetto, all of which are going to help balance out our skin, give us lots of nice vitamins, minerals. I really like it. It smells wonderful. It's the perfect way to start. Next comes the cleanser. Now this is a 2-part cleanser that has to get mixed into one. After shaking it up and mixing everything together, I'm just going to take a cotton round, and I'm going to tip it over 3 times. I just do 3 times. I feel like that's more than enough. And I kind of create like a triangle, and I make sure that the cotton round is saturated from front to back where I place the cotton around, that I can feel that it's saturated all the way through, so that way you get one side and you get two sides. So after I do that, this is what's going to remove all of the nastiness from the day or from the night, anything that you might have on your skin that you no longer want on there because it's going to cause breakouts or it's going to clog your pores, anything like that. This is going to be your best friend. So I always make sure that I go around the entire face, around the nose, sides of the nose, around the mouth, just everywhere. Jawline, down the neck. You can take it down the neck too, because we bring our makeup down the neck. Sometimes that can be an issue. And look at that. I thought my skin was clean. I thought I was, I thought I had taken everything off of it, but it turns out I hadn't. So I love going in with that cleansing nectar. Now, the cleansing nectar is infused with manuka oil, hawthorn berry, and apple seed oil, all of which are going to help in the fight against bacteria, bad bacteria. They're going to pull all the nastiness off the skin and nourish the skin by providing it with antioxidants, with vitamins, with minerals. And that is what keeps this guy from feeling like it just strips away any and all moisture off of the skin. There is no worse feeling in a skincare routine than when you use a cleanser that completely leaves your skin just begging for a moisturizer because it just feels so incredibly dry. I hate those types of cleansers. With this one, I never feel like my skin is in need of moisture. Next for me comes toner. This is the Luminous Complexion Toner. Just got to shake it up. Then I take a separate cotton round. Right? And then you just take the toner on the round and you're just going to go over the entire face, or at least I go over the entire face, nose, under the eyes, around the mouth, just everywhere. Now, this is an antioxidant-rich toner that is going to help minimize pores, reduce blackheads, and eliminate breakouts, all while hydrating the skin and just giving you a beautiful, luminous glow. Now, the last thing I do for my nighttime routine is the Clear Skin Elixir. This is an overnight soothing and blemish-reducing face mask. I can't tell you how many times I have actually seen changes in my skin after using this mask. For instance, I've been a little bit stressed out and I haven't been eating the best. I've been eating a lot more sweets than what I usually do. So I have been breaking out a little bit down here. This blemish right here looked like this one 2 days ago. I did the overnight mask for a couple of nights and now this one looks like this. This one's new, so this needs to get taken care of with the overnight mask. But it's what it looked like this and now it looks like that. I mean, that's what this does. It truly does transform your skin overnight. I use this guy about 3 to 4 times a week. When I first started the system, I was using it every single night, and I did that for about 2 or 3 months until I saw that I really wasn't having any activity, like as far as breakouts. Whenever I do feel like my skin needs it, or like I'm having a blemish or one's coming on, or perhaps my skin needs a little TLC, I'll use this, I'll wake up the next morning, and it looks beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. So I just use a little bit less than a full pump. That's pretty much all you need for your entire face because you don't really need a thick layer of this mask on the face. You need a nice, light, thin layer. You'll be able to see your skin through it. I always start here along the forehead, of course, bringing it down. This mask doesn't feel heavy. You don't need a whole lot. It does not come off as you're sleeping. It truly just gets like absorbed by the skin, or at least that's how I feel. Clear Skin Elixir is infused with French pink clay, which is what gives it this beautiful light pink color. And that ingredient is what actually pulls all the impurities out of your skin. This is the miracle in a little tiny bottle. It packs such a punch, which is why you don't need a whole lot of it. It's also infused with vitamin A, vitamin E. It has a bunch of different minerals, so just overall good for the skin. It's not a mask that's going to dry you out. It's going to make you feel like extremely dry, and just like if you smile, you'll crack. There have been a lot of different masks that I've used that were meant to clear up the skin, that once I took them off, they just felt like, or when they were on drying, they would feel very, very tight on the skin. I don't really like that feeling. Anyway, after applying this, I simply go to bed and I'm good to go until the next morning. You will have some left over. I usually have some left over here along the forehead, a little bit sometimes here along the sides of my face, sides of my nose, and that I will get rid of the next morning with the same 1, 2, 3 steps. So now that you've seen my nighttime routine, I'm going to show you my daytime one. It's pretty much the exact same thing, honestly. It's super easy. I wake up with a little bit of mask left usually. I don't ever cleanse my face or wash my face or wet my face. I don't do any of that. I just go in straight with my clarifying hydration dew. Just do about 8 to 10 spritz of that. Next, I go in with the Radiant Cleanser. And this is how I remove any of the mask that's left over from the night before. After that, toner. Now, instead of my Clear Skin Elixir Overnight Mask for the daytime, I use my Flawless Nourishment Cream. And now this is kind of like, reminds me of when, like when you have coconut oil and it's like, you know, room temperature and it's a solid, but once you take it and you start to massage it in between fingers or hands or you warm it up, then of course it turns into a liquidy form. That's what this is right here. So it comes with this little spatula and you're just going to take a little bit of the nourishing cream. You don't need a lot. That's pretty much all you need. So I take the nourishing cream and I put it on my finger. And then I just start to melt it in between my fingers. I love the way that this feels on my skin. This has become like my most favorite part. So anyway, take it in between my fingers. I'm going to take my first finger here, and you can see it's like really melted. I may have added a little too much, but that's okay. I love this stuff. Anyway, I just dot it here along the forehead, just like 3 dots, a little bit on the nose, here underneath the eyes, and here on the sides of my eye. And then with a thumb, that's what I use on the cheeks, since they're the biggest part, here along the chin. And of course, whatever's left over on my neck, because you never want to neglect the neck. Now I'm going to grab my Clarifying Hydration Dew once again, and I'm going to spray my face about 10 times. And that's how I'm going to actually massage the nourishing cream into the skin. Sometimes I do a little bit more. All right, clean hands and just blend it in. I love the way that this feels on the skin. You can give yourself a nice little massage before you start off your day. Now, when I first started using this system, even before when I would moisturize my face, I hated moisturizing my face. It was the most dreaded part of my skincare because I could feel all the bumps that were just across my forehead, on my chin, just everywhere. And now it's nice and smooth. I actually look forward to this part because it is a nice like pampering moment. So the nourishment cream is infused with rose hip, which is going to help correct dark spots and reduce scars and fine lines. It also includes camellia, which is going to help with inflammation. That ingredient is going to penetrate deep into the skin in order to provide our skin with moisture and to prevent wrinkles. So there you have it. That is what I use in order to not only take care of my skin as far as, you know, firmness, wrinkles, dark spots, just brightening, anything like that, but also how I've been clearing up my skin as well. It's like a 2-in-1 for me. I was having to do 2 different things before because I was having to purchase masks that were specifically for clearing skin, cleansers that were specifically for clearing skin, and then moisturizers that were specifically for one thing, serums, toners, just a bunch of different stuff when I could have just been using one clear system kit such as the Averaglow one. I'm glad that I found it, and now I am so happy to share with you guys 15% off your purchase. The wonderful people over at Averaglow have provided my subscribers with a discount code in case you're interested, in case you want to give any of these products a try. If there's one product that I would recommend, this one right here. If you're just interested in one, like maybe you just want to give one a try, this one right here, like I said, I love that mask so much. Anyway, they have provided me with a 15% discount code. All you have to do is use Sarah15 at checkout and you get 15% off your purchase. This isn't an affiliate code, so I'm not getting any money by sending you guys over there and using that code. It's simply for my subscribers to be able to save some money if you all wish to purchase some Averaglow products, which you won't regret. You won't regret. And right now, they're sending everyone a hand sanitizer with every single purchase. Like, how cool is that? Let's use it. Citrusy. I like it. So that completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I absolutely love to interact with you all. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.